The Bangalore City Connect Foundation is a platform wherein industry, civil society, welfare associations and the like interact with government to work jointly on solutions, particularly in the traffic and transport space. Now, some of the work that we have been involved with the government agencies relate to improving the ridership of the metro rail. So, how do we go ahead and extend the metro reach by having feeder buses in neighborhoods that increase the reach of the metro line? So, that's an engagement that we have been working with. We have been working at something at the Silk Board Junction, for instance. You have the Big 10 and the Big Circle which intersect out there. So, we've been trying to find solutions as to how commuters can move from one arterial road to the bus system on the other arterial road. There's another interesting exercise that we are doing on Tumkur Road, where the metro is coming there, the elevated expressway is coming for part of the road, the BDA is doing an underpass. So, we are proactively thinking on how we can resolve the junction by thinking about it now rather than responding to a situation when we have a problem at a later date. So, the key thrust of what we are doing in the City Connect is to work with government agencies, and we'd like to work on proactive issues where we anticipate future likely problems and try to come up with joint solutions now rather than in a reactive mode. We have conducted a lot of surveys among citizens, and in Bangalore, the biggest issue that irks citizens is the state of traffic and transport congestion in the city. So, invariably people are spending a significant part of their lives getting from place X to Y, and what people are looking for are solutions in this space. Now, how does one go about trying to solve this issue? To my mind, the main thing is that we need a far superior public transport system, and this public transport system will need to be in multiple modes. There will be buses, there will be the metro rail, maybe the monorail. So, you need a mix of solutions, and most of them as public transport solutions if we are going to fix the long-term problem for Bangalore. If you look at the way that we currently look at the traffic engineering problem and solutions, we tend to view it as engineering issues that need to be solved. So, if it's the metro, we are talking about great engineering construction. But the issue in transport and traffic solutions is that we are seeking mobility solutions. So, I need to be able to go from place X to Y, maybe in 10 or 15% less time than I normally do. So, it's about outcomes on, can I get around faster? Can I cross the road without getting killed? Now, unfortunately, we tend to view things more in terms of engineering issues, while we need to be thinking of them as transport mobility outcomes that actually citizens want. So, there are two challenges in the way we are planning currently. One is an overt focus on engineering solutions. Second, we have silos of government agencies that focus on their own area. So, the metro will focus on metro rail, the bus will focus on bus, but we need horizontal integration across these various services so that we get the desirable transport outcomes. So, this really, to my mind, is the key challenge that faces us in this space. If we take a 10-year view about Bangalore, to my mind, there is one mode of transportation we have not paid enough attention to, and that is pedestrianization. Actually, there are enough statistics which shows that 1 in 2 trips that every individual makes is on foot. So, we need to really ensure that we have world-class footpaths, and Bangalore has the weather to encourage more walking as a mode of transport. Next, I think, is also cycling and providing spaces for cyclists, at least in some of the areas of the city, is another area that we need to focus on. This, coupled with a state-of-the-art public transport system that works for all citizens, will be the basic foundation on which we will have great transport and traffic solutions for the future. Private vehicles will have a space in this entire future scenario for sure, but it needs to have a much smaller role as we go forward in fixing our city on its traffic and transport woes.